of Finance as a first respondent, and also the Attorney General as second respondent before the Constitutional Court. And his issues are basically a myriad. There are many. There are more than 15 issues that are raised here. But top among them, the thrust of the reason why Honorable Patel has gone to the court is to deal with Article 63 of the Constitution that deals with the issue of public borrowing. As you know, the current Constitution, 2016, compels the minister to seek the authority of Parliament before contracting any debt. And I'm sure we all know that Zambia now is debt-ridden to an exponential position that never been reached before. We owe much more than what we owed prior to the high indebted poor countries HIPC era. And so, we had to go through structural adjustment program at the time when we were identified. But now the Zambia debt is choking, and this is the reason why I suspect that the citizen, Honorable Patel, decided to go to court. Now, this particular matter of public borrowing, which has gone to court, sits at the center of Bill 10. All right? In Bill 10, this matter is contained. It's an integral part of Bill 10. And because of that, we have had precedences here before in this parliament where when a matter is brought before parliament, such as, and the example that I gave was identical to the motion of impeachment of the president. If you do recall, in 2017 or thereabout, Dr. Kambwili and myself, the MP for Ron at that time, attempted to move a motion for the impeachment of the president on allegation on the breach of the Constitution. Now, private citizens went to court to basically deal with the issue that we had raised here. And the institution of Parliament decided that if we proceed with the issue of the impeachment, it will be sub judice. Sub judice means that it will be in conflict with the processes that go on at the court. And so we had to wait for the court process to finish. And so in my point of order, that was my prayer, that the Speaker rules that clearly, because this particular document I'm having in my hand is dated today, 18th of March 2020, and it's duly stamped by the office of the Speaker. It has been received. And so really, whether I raised it today or I raised it tomorrow or whenever, the difference is not there because the matter is in court. And because the matter is in court, and I want to thank the Speaker for actually respecting the law by making this adjournment. We are confident that him and his team are looking at this particular matter in order for him to come and give an informed ruling. But side to side with that, we are in politics. The issue of the point of order, which has not raised as much concern as this particular one, which has caused the adjournment, is a point of order that was raised by the Minister of Muchinga Province. The Minister of Muchinga Province raised a point of order that was raised yesterday. If you do recall, our leader of opposition, Mr. Jack Mwimbu, raised a point of order before we started the business of the day for the second reading of Bill 10 about the coronavirus and the statutory instrument that Minister Chitalu Chilufya signed on the caution to do with coronavirus. The ruling was reserved. But this, we who are politicians understand that because PF have failed to garner the numbers that they want, the 2/3 majority that they desperately needed to make this successful, we suspect that they went the back door and brought the same point of order which Honorable Mwimbu brought in order to save themselves the face of embarrassment of failing to garner the 2/3 majority. All right? And so the Speaker reserved the ruling, and because of the gravity of the matter, that we are told that corona has now, we have 2 reported suspected or confirmed cases. They probably wish to discontinue business. And by discontinuing business, it means that Bill 10 will be left hanging. And that saves them the embarrassment of failing to garner the numbers. This is what's going on here.
What would you like to see yourself?
What I would like to see is really, I think, PF must have the social shame of agreeing that there is nothing wrong to withdraw this Bill 10 because it's undesirable. And because there's nothing wrong to withdraw a bill that is obnoxious, it gives an opportunity to them to actually get back to the drawing board. And Bill 10 is Bill 10. What they're talking about, mixing up issues. They're talking about the report of the committee, which Nakachinda read yesterday. That was just a report. It was not the bill. The Bill 10 still contains deputy ministers. It still contains non-payment of retired workers. It still contains all those very bad things that PF was part of doing at Mulungushi here. And so today they cannot come and try to outsmart the thinking of Zambians to say, we have now listened to the voices of reason, and as a reasoning and listening government, we have decided to take on board everything that the committee received. Herein lies the issues of trust. Can you trust people like that? Because they were the ones in the forefront to say the workload at government offices is too much, we need deputy ministers. When was the plan? It was a way of trying to save face.
Just one more last question. Yesterday we saw that 3 of fellow MPs decided to remain in the House, and MPND, and according to accounting, the Patriotic Front, the members that had remained were only one member of Parliament. Yes. Are you
number, and that is the number that was made by God. You follow what I mean? For that, thank God, because we were resolute. The 3 members who moved and work alongside PF, I have nothing to say about them. Completely nothing to say about them, because they enjoy the freedom of conscience. They enjoy the freedom of who they want to associate with. And whatever the case may be, I'm not the judge. Judge are the Zambian people. Right? Because here we're trying to choose between good and between bad. And so we will only learn which is good and which is bad when posterity's time comes. For now, we, together with PF, I think have failed to reason together. This is the fact. We have failed to reason. The job of doing legislation here has been most difficult because they're using arm-twisting methods. They are using issue of luring people with tokens, with sweets, in order to do this. I saw that with my own eyes yesterday. How busy they got trying to pick this MP, trying to pick that MP, sending text messages, and some of them, I was even the one responding to them, because these MPs who the PF thought were weak people were not actually weak. They are strong.
All right, Honorable, thank you so much for having an interview with us. All right, there you have it. Still giving you live updates here at Parliament, and I am just from speaking to Matabuka Central Member of Parliament, Gary Nkombo, who earlier on raised a point of order in the House pertaining to a Constitutional Court matter which borders on the Constitution Amendment Bill number 10. And for them, they would like the Speaker to hold the current proceedings of the Constitution Amendment Bill number 10 pending determination of this particular matter. We will be able to give you more update, and now we will soon cross over to the House as the Speaker of the National Assembly, Patrick Matibini, renders a ruling over this particular point of order.
News on the go with Diamond TV, powered by MTN.
For many years, mothers have relied on old traditional methods to fight diarrhea. Well, these methods don't quite give you everything